Hey guys, it's Tom from Alan and Tom here today, and I've got a late review of the 75200 Ahch-To Island Training with 241 pieces. This set released in January of 2018 for a retail of $30 in the US. Now let's get into it. The first minifigure included in this set is Luke. He has his staff here, which is made up of a tan telescope piece with a gray staff. He has his robot hand right here, which is a gray hand, and then there's also a flesh-colored hand over here. We have his beige cape piece, the beautiful printing on his torso and legs. If you flip it around, you can see the back printing on the torso. This hair piece right here, which was new for this minifigure when it first came out, but by now has been used, I think, twice on Sirius Black in a different color. I think there was one other minifigure, I'm not sure. His face here, it has somewhat of a serious expression on this side, and if we turn him around, we have a very angry face on this side, very, very angry Luke piece. And also, there's an interesting fact about this cape piece, and it is completely new. I don't think they've used this cape since. You can see here that this is the design of this cape. It has that there. I'll compare it to the other one. Here is the typical Lego fabric cape right here, and the neck connection on that is what you would usually see. And then there's this cape, which is a wider cape, and it has this, like, right here is like a little hole. There's no, these don't rub up against each other at all. So it makes it so that the hair fits on without crushing the cape down. Because as you'll see, when you fold up this cape, it kind of sticks out a little in the back. This one does not do that, so there's room for the hair to not bend the cape. So that's really nice of Lego to do. I also like that it's a wider cape piece, which means that there's two sizes of cape now. So like if you need just a normal cape, but if you really want a big, bushy, wide cape cloak, this is a really nice piece to use. So that's a great addition there to this Luke Skywalker minifigure. This set includes an exclusive variant of Rey, which is a really, really nice figure to get here. I feel like it's nothing terribly new for me because it is the same hair and face that is in almost every other set that includes Rey. So really nothing new. She has her somewhat happy face on this side, and if we turn it around, she has a much more stern, serious, somewhat angry, I guess, expression on her face. Come back around to the front. Her accessory is her staff, also nothing new, that's been in lots of sets. This set also includes her lightsaber, which is part of a play function that we'll see later. Her torso is a beautiful new design that matches perfectly with the outfit from the film. And I'm really glad that they went ahead and printed her legs, which, you know, is something Lego's known for, especially with Marvel sets, is just leaving the legs blank. But it is nice that they included the belt and pocket printing rather than just having plain gray legs. So that's really all for Rey. Also included in this set as a minifigure is a Porg build, which these things aren't exactly easy to find, and this is, I believe, the cheapest way you can currently get one. It's also included in the UCS Millennium Falcon and also in the UCS Porg. He just uses a BB-8 head in light gray, which is printed to look like a Porg. He uses that 1x1 with studs on all sides piece to connect the wings and body to the head, and then he just uses an orange stud as his foot. So nothing crazy with this Porg, but really cute. I do wish there was one more in this set, like 2 Porgs. That would be awesome, but that's just wishful thinking. Here's the hut, which is the only build of the set, so let's go ahead and take a closer look. On this side of the build, we have this boulder sitting here, which easily is removable, and it has a little extension at the back there. We'll just take that out of the way. We have some rock design here, which looks really nice, some grassy area, and then this rotatable stand, which we can easily place right on the back of this stand, and turn her this way, and then we can put the boulder back on. And when you rotate this, it moves, it moves Rey, of course, and you can easily have her knock over the boulder. That's one way of doing it. Another way is if you loosen the boulder and you put that down, and then you just gently place the lid on top there, and you raise the lightsaber a little bit, you can have her slice it in half. And in there is actually a tiny little kyber crystal, which I'm not sure why they decided to put that in there, but they did. And so that's nice, though. I do like that piece. It's a really nice brick, but it doesn't really have any meaning. One of the other play features, which I don't find useful at all, is that you can disconnect this section of the build, and you can take it and move it around to the other side. And this is neat if you really need to use this side for putting something else next to it. But I'd rather have the boulder in the front of the build and Rey in the back. It's just a lot easier, in my opinion at least, than doing it this way. It's just a personal preference. So I don't find that useful at all, and I usually just leave it here. So coming around to the front, right here, we have this little sitting area where there's lots of space to sit down 2 minifigures. We have a fireplace here, stone steps up there, a lot of rock detail just around this entire set. It looks really good. There's this little rock wall here, which is also a nice touch. And up closer to the front of the exterior, we have lots of slope pieces that like this, and profile bricks that make it look really rocky and authentic. There's also a lot of beige and brown tones that are thrown into this. We have this big rock here, which is meant for you to attach the porg to. It goes right there on the side. Lots of rock detail and the grassy colors here. Over here, we have this sticker, which gives it a little extra detail. More profile bricks, and pretty much just more of the same on this side. Up front, we have this cloth door, which you can move out of the way to get a peek inside. But there are 2 more ways to access the inside, which we'll see in a minute. Up higher, we have some more details here with another sticker on top of this 2x4 brick. And then they have these large slope pieces, and both of those are the exact same, including the sticker, but you rotate them so that they're on opposite sides. You have a little chimney up there, and this entire roof is completely detachable. You can just take that right off to access the interior, which we'll have a look at in just a minute. Towards the back, you'll notice a small lever right here, and when we pull that back, the wall pops open. Again, it seems like a kind of unnecessary play feature, in my opinion at least, and I don't find a lot of use for it, although sometimes it is fun to pretend that Rey or Luke got so angry that they used the Force to push the wall out. I do like the way this mechanism works. It actually works really well. It never really hasn't worked, so I think it works really well, which sometimes with these kinds of play features, they just kind of get stuck and they don't do it. So I think using this yellow brick in here, that mold really helps versus some older sets that I have. So coming into the inside, I'm going to move the lights in there as best as I can. Why don't we remove the roof so we can. So inside there's a lot of detail. You'll notice that on the wall, a frying pan, a torch here, and a mug. And if you pull on this black lever, you can pull it up, and inside is a green cherry piece. I don't know why it's green, but it fits on really nicely, and you could probably store lots of other stuff in there, but they just put a green there. Dang it. Okay, coming around to this other side, we have a fish in a little backpack, and this twig, which for some reason is hanging on the wall. You know, there's just some unnecessary accessories in here, in my opinion, that I don't see a lot of use for. And all the way over here, we have a bed, which folds up against the wall, which is really nice because that leaves a lot of space inside to stand your minifigures. So that's really it for the build, I think. Nothing much else to go over, so I guess that's really all I've got. So overall, I'd probably give this set a 9 out of 10, taking away points simply because it is overpriced at $30 for 241 pieces. This set should go back to classic Star Wars $25 Lego. And they've seemed to have raised the price from cheapest Star Wars sets available, apart from battle packs. They now seem to be $30 pretty much consistently, which is not good. 20 is perfect. 25, sure. 30 is not good. So this set being $30 is not a good thing. So other than that, I really enjoyed this set. It has great minifigures, it has a great quality build, and cool play features, even if they're a little, unnecessary. They're there, and they're awesome. So yes, definitely a solid 9 out of 10. But that's also all I have for you guys today. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to Alan and Tom. We have awesome content that we post somewhat often. I know we're coming out of a kind of a tough spot for us in the real world, and so we kind of have not been posting a lot of videos to YouTube lately, but we're kind of trying to get back into that. Also, school's starting for all of us, so it's going to be a little slower, but thanks for watching. Like I said before, like, comment, subscribe. Please do all of that, and also share this video, and we'll be back in a jiffy.